Hey everyone, this is the Pikler Triangle set, and here are 3 things that I think you should know before you buy. So first off, my name is Brandy, and I am a mom to 4 little kids, 7 and under. This was sent to us by the brand for a review, and I'm super excited to show you guys all about it. So let's get into it. This is an 8-in-1 Montessori climbing set designed for kids around 18 months to about 5 years old, and what I really like about it is that it gives them so many different ways to play, climb, move, and explore things all in one setup. So right out of the box when we were setting it up, one of the first things that I noticed was the wooden construction. All of the pieces have a really nice smooth finish, and I love the colorful rainbow style details because it makes the whole thing look really fun without being like an eyesore in the house. You can also see the spacing between all of the bars here, which is designed with little climbers in mind. So once you set it up, you can use it in several different configurations, which is really where this climbing set becomes more than just a Pikler triangle. So first you have the traditional climbing triangle. So this is great for kids to practice climbing up and down at their own pace, and then you can flip this knob right here and then it closes to store. It has these nice handles and the colors are so bright and fun. I also love that climbing is involved because my kids are just not sitting and pushing buttons or watching something. They're using their hands, legs, balance, and coordination. My kids love the slide part. It has been so fun, and I just love that there's like no setup and that they can easily turn this over to this little rock climbing wall as well. I also love how the climbing rocks are all different shapes and colors, and they are just so fun. So the board is reversible, so one side is the slide, the other side is this awesome climbing wall, and I love that you can change it up because it keeps the play experience from feeling exactly the same every time, which is really important to me as a mom of 4 kids. I feel like there's something for all of them to do. Another feature is the rocking function. You can configure the set so the kids can rock back and forth, which gives them another completely different way to interact with it. It comes with this cushion, which is a really nice addition. It's really soft and comfortable, and you can take it on or off just by simply tying it. And it just gives you another option for how to use the set, and it makes it more comfortable for certain activities. And apparently if there's something that rocks, my kids will find a way to turn it into a game, which they absolutely just have so much fun doing. I also love that you can change the setup depending on your child's age, ability, and what they feel like doing that day. I love that it's just so versatile that all of my kids can use it. I have my 10-month-old here, a 3, 5, and 7-year-old, and they just absolutely love this. I also really like that this encourages active play, and kids can work on things like climbing, balance, coordination, even like their spatial awareness and their body control while they're still having fun. It's one of those toys where they're developing skills without necessarily realizing they're learning anything, and honestly, I think those are some of the best kind of toys. Since it's designed for toddlers through preschool aged kids, it's also really nice to have something that can like grow with them for several years rather than being a toy they're immediately going to outgrow. And just being a mom of 4 little kids, I'm very particular about the toys that we let into our home because we do have a smaller home, and I want all the toys that are being brought in to have multi-use and to be open-ended and something that they can play with and configure and do all sorts of different things with. Like I mentioned, we have a smaller home and my kids are full of energy, and I absolutely love that this fits in our living room area, that it's not an eyesore, that it actually looks really nice even when it's out, and that there are so many different ways to play with it all in one. I love that my little 10-month-old can play on it with my help, and that even my 7-year-old has been playing on it as well. It can hold up to 160 pounds, and it is really sturdy. Another thing I wanted to point out is the overall look. I really like the combination of the natural wood with the colorful accents. I feel like it feels very playful enough for a kid's play scene or a playroom or just out in the open, but it doesn't have that super bright plastic toy look that can take over your entire living room. I was a little worried about how long it would take to put together, but honestly, my husband put it together in 30 minutes. The instructions were very clear, and the quality of the wood and just all the pieces is top notch. I was really actually impressed by that. Now, one of my favorite features as a mom is actually this part, the fact that it folds. Because let's be honest, I love having things for my kids to play with, but I do not love having my house completely taken over by giant toys especially in our small house. So I absolutely love that it kind of nestles all together and really doesn't take up that much space at all. Overall, if you're looking for an indoor climbing set that gives your kids multiple ways to play instead of just one activity, I think that this little triangle set is definitely worth taking a look at. I love the fact that it combines climbing, sliding, rocking, and active play into one setup, and the fact that it can be reconfigured and folded away makes it much more practical for everyday life. For me as a mom, I love anything that gets my kids moving, gives them something independent and engaging to do, and doesn't require me to pull out 10 different toys to keep them entertained. And judging by how my kids keep coming back to this one over and over, I think we have a winner. Like I mentioned at the first of this video, the 3 things that I think you should know before you buy is number 1, it is so versatile and there's something for almost every age with little kids. Number 2, it is such great quality and it was very easy to put together. And number 3, I think a wide variety of ages can play. So if you're looking for something like this, definitely check it out.